mean the very funny Miss Daun Thompson. Daun!
Y'all ever know anybody with you and their Dawn? Isn't that weird? I've never met anybody with you and their Dawn. I guess because they used medication in the 60s when they had babies. I have no idea.
In a great mood, I'm celebrating because I just dumped my boyfriend. And they shouldn't find his body for at least 3 weeks. I met him on one of those ads, you know? Not like a personal ad, I just put an ad in the paper for a pool boy. I don't even have a pool. It's cheaper than eHarmony. $12 ad, eHarmony's like 80 bucks. Not that I would know.
So my dad just got a DWI. My dad's 78 years old. That's sad. It's so true too. He got a DWI and they took his license away from him so he can't drive. And the ironic thing about all that is my mom said that my dad would always say, "Oh, you drive me to drink." And then now she has to. Careful what you wish for, Dad. She has to drive him everywhere now. She has to drive him to the bar and the liquor store and his AA meetings. And she said he won't go to those because they don't serve drinks. I'm like, Dad, it's an AA meeting. It's BYOB.
All the other moms in the neighborhood, they're like threatening their kids. When your dad gets home, you're in really big trouble. And I'm threatening my kid. If your dad ever comes home, whatever.
So I just got back from Chicago. I went to my high school class reunion, and I was at my parents' house, and I'm going through a box of shit, some old stuff of mine, and I went through some old college transcripts, and throughout college, my GPA and my blood alcohol content level were both a 1.0. Coincidence? Maybe.
So it's nice being a mom. The only time it's weird being like a single parent is like my kids' PTA meetings, you know? Because all the other parents there, they assume I'm married, so they call me Mrs. Thompson. I don't really care. But some of them, they're kind of nosy and they delve. And some of them, they'll say things like, "Oh, we've never met Mr. Thompson." I'm like, what a coincidence. Neither have I. If you see him, tell him he owes me a lot of money, huh?
I remember the good old days when the lights were always on top of the car where they belong. Like you'd be driving at night, somebody'd be following behind you with a luggage rack on top of their car and your heart would be racing. Remember that? Maybe that was the marijuana, actually. It might have been, It might have been, I don't know. You swim with dolphins? It's just a photo opportunity, right? Yeah, they make you sign something first, too, saying you promise not to touch the dolphins around the eyes or the blowhole or the private area. I'm like, I'll try to control myself, but I drink, so I can't make any promises. My daughter's all freaked out. She's like, "Mom, what if the dolphins try to molest us?" I'm like, "I'll buy the beer." I was so bored at that point. It was just awful. And then our dolphin took off. I guess somebody must have touched it in the wrong place. I don't know. We didn't even get a picture with it. I guess means no.
Anyway, I'm done. That's my time, I think. Thank you.